If you guys want to save 5% off on Lego Star Wars, mystery boxes, CMFs, and more, be sure to use code LifeBrick at republicbricks.com. Link in the description. Use code LifeBrick. That's all capitals. L1 or LIF3BRICK at checkout to get 5% off your total order. It'll pretty much get you a couple dollars off, maybe pay for your shipping. So definitely use code LifeBrick at republicbricks.com. Best Lego seller, best Lego reseller out there. Totally recommend them. I've got a video on my channel showing some of the products and mystery package. Definitely got my values worth, so be sure to use code LifeBrick at republicbricks.com. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for the video.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Tyler here to bring another top 10 video. It's going to be the top 10 most missed Lego themes, at least in my opinion. This is pretty much going to be based off of the era that I grew up in, kind of what I wish that was still on the shelves and kind of what I would buy now. And yeah, so pretty much, yeah, there's 10 on my list, of course. It is a top 10. So yeah, guys, this ranges from about 2006 to about 2014, or I guess like 2014-ish. All these sets do. And yeah, so let's start off with number 10, guys. That would be Space Police 3. I believe this was released around 2008, 2009. It was pretty much the Space Police where there was that Robo Dog, the gray suit, Space Police troopers, I guess, that they use the legs for Galactic Marines nowadays. Yeah, guys, this is pretty much a theme that I grew up in. You know what I mean? I used to collect a lot of these sets around that era, kind of when I got into Lego. My parents would, of course, fill up my, underneath the Christmas tree with Lego sets, and Space Police 3 was definitely one of them. Moving on to number 9, guys, this was Aqua Raiders. This came out, I think, 2007. And it was kind of disappearing off the shelves right when I started collecting, but it was definitely one that I would see on the shelves. I would really want something, up from that theme. I believe I got one set on these shelves. I'm not sure where that went at all, but I did later buy a set of it from eBay for like 15-20 bucks. That was pretty much complete. I think it's missing a couple pieces that I need to order off of Bricklink, but Aqua Raiders was definitely one of those very unique sets, or themes that we just don't have anymore, I feel. Moving on, number 8, guys, would have to be the Agents 1.0. I know they released Agents 2.0 a couple years ago, but it definitely did not hit the same. The first Agents theme was definitely one to remember. I love the concept, it's definitely one of those that Lego is able to really put their own creative spin on it, and I have a feeling that's why, myself and plenty others included, miss it. Moving on, number 7, guys, it'd have to be the Spongebob theme. SpongeBob would be one where I wouldn't expect them to have 5 sets every 6 months for SpongeBob, but it's mainly just one of those things where I really just am sad that Lego doesn't have the license at all anymore. Like where Lego can't even throw us a D2C set, which is direct to consumer. Any huge Bikini Bottom Krusty Krab kind of set like they did with the Simpsons. They can't have any SpongeBob in CMFs anymore. Or not anymore, but ever. It's just one of those things where I wish they still had the license, where they can maybe throw us, maybe some type of cool SpongeBob thing, every year, every 2 years, or something like that. But that we just don't have SpongeBob anymore. Moving on to number 6, guys, has to be the Atlantis theme. This was honestly one of my favorite ones. I like this a little bit more than Aqua Raiders. I think they really did execute it well. A little bit more updated than Aqua Raiders. Some more printing on the figures. I think the printing looked better. The design obviously was better. They started to include the molds for like the octopus and everything. Which kind of added to the theme itself. And another one of those, kind of like Agents and Space Police, where I did collect, some Atlantis, back in the day, and I still have some sets built, some minifigures and stuff. And another set or another theme that I would want to, kind of go back and recollect if I can. Which that leads to number 5, guys, which is the Power Miners theme. Both the the first Power Miners theme and then like the year after when they came out with the kind of the updated Power Miners, both those were fantastic. I remember asking for that second wave, for my mom. She got it for my birthday, I think. I ordered it right from Lego.com. Got them in, and Power Miners was definitely a super unique theme. And I feel like that's really just where Lego is lacking these days. Kind of unique themes that aren't like Nexo Nights. We don't want Nexo Nights. We want themes like this. Moving on to number 4, then, guys, Indiana Jones. I've only seen a couple of the Indiana Jones movies, or like 1 or 2 times here and there. I'm not really that into the Indiana Jones movies and everything, or the lore of it. But definitely the sets themselves were a cool theme. I loved some of those. like with the car like chase or whatever that is. Just a lot of the Indiana Jones sets, where it's really nice, and a lot of them, compared to Star Wars back then, I really did think that it was a beautiful, licensed theme, from a movie that Lego did really well, and I really do miss it. I wish I would have picked up a couple of those, like the Pearl and Peru. I remember having that set. I loved it. That was such a good Christmas of like 2010, I think, when I just picked up so many sets. So that's my number 4, guys. Number 3 has to be the Dino 2011 line. So yeah, guys, probably the best Dino theme out there. I mean, Jurassic World, I don't even think compares to it. I really love this, Dino 2011 theme. I remember I was in Georgia with my extended family when the sets dropped at Toys R Us, and I think between my brother and my aunt, I got about every single one aside for the biggest, headquarters one. But I still have like that helicopter from the Dino 2011 theme, still roaming around my room that surprisingly hasn't broke yet. But definitely the best Dino theme, and I don't think we could ask for anything better than what that was. Moving on to the top 2, guys. Number 2 has to be Scooby-Doo, and that's also another one that I wish, kind of like SpongeBob, where I'm a huge fan of Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. I always have, big fan of the whole, lore, and What's New Scooby-Doo had to have been the best iteration of it. But another one of those where I wish, maybe they could have done another set, maybe every year or two they come out with like another 4 or 5 sets, but I wish they, again, could have maybe thrown us a big set or a CMF series, because of it, with all the different villains, stuff like that. That would be very cool. There's so many more little scenes, big sets they could do for Scooby-Doo that I feel like, if they were to just kind of do it like SpongeBob, one here and there, I think everyone would really enjoy that. Not get it crammed down our throats, but just, some Scooby-Doo action. I feel like everyone knows who Scooby-Doo is. Everyone likes Scooby-Doo. So that's my number 2, guys. Moving on to number 1. This is something I will never get over how much I love this theme. If I ever win $10,000, I'll spend 1,000 of it and literally go back here and buy all the sets out of this theme. That is the 2007 to 2009 Castle theme. Just something about it is just beautiful. It's just such a good theme, mix of everything like that. The prices were even good back then that I remember. There was so many sets of it. You really could have a actual kind of your own world, in this castle theme. There were skeletons, the dwarfs, the knights, the trolls, just there was so much going on with it. And I remember this one guy on YouTube, I'll bring him up. I don't think he makes any YouTube videos anymore, but they used to have such a massive collection of this, specific castle theme. All the boats that you had. There was a boat for the skeletons. The orcs. There was the mine for the dwarfs. Just if I ever got $1,500 or something like that, I'd buy a sealed one of all these. I mean, it just one of those themes. And again, I collected all these castles. I had most of the ones from I think the 2009 line. All built up and everything, but I did sell some of them on Craigslist later, and I did destroy some. So I used to have all the 2009 wave of it, and it's got to be probably till this day in my top 3 Lego themes ever. I do gotta say Star Wars, Marvel, and Marvel superheroes and the castle theme are definitely my top 3. Probably no one ever gonna beat them. I don't unless they come out with like a Walking Dead theme. There's probably gonna be nothing that beats those top 3. And sadly, the castle theme just had to fall off 10 years ago today, or this year. Yeah, guys, nothing more sad than that. I think it was such a beautiful theme. Leave your thoughts down below. Did I miss a theme that you enjoy? Did you grow up, later than that, earlier than that? Something like that. Just let me know, what your top 10 themes are. Maybe, a couple of them at least, that you wish were still on the shelf so that you could buy or kind of regret not, purchasing one on shelf. So, yeah, guys, this is it for this week's top 10. Another one coming out next Friday. I thank you guys all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. See you guys later. Bye.